And that whole area, in my opinion, has some kind of element to it comparable to what you would find at Skinwalker Ranch or, the Bermuda Triangle. There's a lot of weird stuff, weird histories there. And, prior to me going out and, having these weird experiences with Sasquatch, a friend of mine, he spent a lot of time in the mountains there, and he had all kinds of weird stories of UFO lights in the sky, weird things. And of course, as I got deeper and deeper into this Sasquatch mystery, I'm constantly finding anomalies out there that I attribute them to Sasquatch, but at the same time, we don't really know. Like recently on a mission, I found an area where something had came through the forest and knocked over about 25 trees, uprooted them and knocked them all over. And this was like a channel of trees, roughly 30 feet wide, roughly 100 feet long, trees on each side, totally blocking from wind or anything. There was no track marks, no anything on the ground. It was almost as if like a UFO came through there and just knocked over all these trees, or, a Bigfoot, a big, strong Bigfoot went through there, because about half of them, about 70% of them were uprooted, tipped over on the ground. And then another remaining about 30% of them were broke clean off with the roots still attached to the ground. Now, the force to do either, to push over a tree and uproot it, you're talking insane strength. And then to do it where the roots don't even pop and this tree this big around just snaps clean off and all of the trees lean in one direction, just a swath of trees. And the biggest, most powerful tribe or band or whatever you want to call them, it just vanished one day. And he said there was no explanation for it, but it was just real interesting reading his journal, how all of a sudden this thriving, huge tribe of natives was just gone and nobody had any explanation for it. And it's just the area itself, man. There's just this eerie kind of weirdness to it. And he, he's convinced that the Columbia River Gorge has this type of energy to it, this crazy, bizarre thing.